I applied to Stream University and I was denied. Yes, I was denied, and I wanted to come here to talk a little bit today about how I processed being denied and what I learned from being denied. Let's talk about why I initially applied to Stream University. So I actually started streaming in 2025 of, I want to say it was summertime. My very first stream was like a girls' ditch day. Me and my friends went to the pool. We had a blast. Overall, it was such a great experience, and I love just being real raw in front of the camera. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was like, I am enjoying watching the Kai Cenats, the Phantoms of the world, and I'm like, I want to try streaming. Like, I think my life is lit, so like, let's try streaming. So after that, I was like, let me produce my own like sleepover stream. I did that October of 2025. It was so cool to be able to produce a stream. I had all these segments, probably too many segments, but I really just enjoyed the process of creating a set. It was like Halloween themed. We all had pajamas. It was so cute. And so shortly after, my little cousin passed away, who was at my sleepover stream, and it was really traumatic and really hard to process you seeing someone one weekend and then them passing the next. And so it took me a while to really process that. And I feel like still to this day, it will never make sense to me. However, I know for sure that she would have wanted me to do all the things my heart desires, and she was a creative person herself. And I'm just so glad that I got the opportunity to like have her be a part of my creativity. And I applied to Stream University in honor of her. I was like, you know what? I have not streamed since that sleepover stream. Like, the first thing that I learned in getting denied from Streaming University is stepping out of your comfort zone is always gonna be worth it. And your audience is truly in your corner. I had no idea that by me putting up my application video, so many people would repost, like, comment, show me love, send me DMs saying, I'm proud of you, I hope you get in. Like, it was really amazing to see. It made me feel so uncomfortable to do. I genuinely was going to silently apply and not tell anybody. I told my man, of course, I wasn't gonna tell anybody. And I told him, and he was like, no, you need to post the video online so people can support you and like all the things. Lo and behold, the Kai Cenat was tagged so many damn times that he actually went on my story. I guess he did. I don't know. It looked like he did. We gonna say he did. And I saw him in my story views of my application video. And I was like, whoa, like, you don't even realize that things be getting so real until they get real. And so I was just like, whoa, I didn't expect so many people to show so much love. I did not expect for Kai Cenat to see my Instagram story. It was a really monumental moment for me just in my creative journey, and realizing that if you never step out of your comfort zone, you could never know what the outcome would be. If you just jumped off the porch, if you just took the leap. And so I'm taking leaps from here on out, because who's to say that I won't be at the next Streaming University in 2027? The next thing that I have learned throughout this process is that rejection is literally just a detour. I saw so many people struggling with being denied from Streaming University. And for me, I took it as, all right, bet. Like, I was denied, but like, I'm still a creative at my core, and I will always be a creative at my core, and I'm doing the things that I say I want to do. I've been saying that on my channel all year. Like, we're doing the things we said we're going to do. And I knew for a fact that when Stream University came back around, regardless of how many times I've streamed, I knew I was going to apply. Creativity doesn't just stop because one door closes. Being denied from Stream University showed me that so many people struggle with rejection, and that is something that you have to be almost super comfortable with being a creator. You're going to get no's. No's are gonna be so consistent as a creative person. We're gonna ask for things and people are gonna say, no, not right now. That's okay, but that does not define you. Rejection does not define you. When I was denied from Streamer U, I was like, bet, Kai Cenat, bet. And I went and I studied Streaming University. I watched it all weekend. It was like the great lock-in in his crib, because I genuinely was open to learning. I was open to seeing what people were teaching, how people were interacting. I was visualizing myself at Streaming University and I wasn't even there. So much great content out there, from Ludwig's class to Agent's class, and I feel like if you got rejected and you didn't see this as an opportunity to learn, baby, you need to reevaluate. One of the last things that I took away from being denied from Streaming University was you can extract value and grow your business from anywhere if you have the right mindset. And that just ties back into my last point when I said if you didn't see this as a learning opportunity, you need to do some reevaluating. That doesn't mean that you can't grow from this, right? That doesn't mean that you can't be rejected, feel mad about it or sad about it, do something about it. The doing something about it is the most important part. And for me, what I was able to do about it was like, this is an opportunity for me to learn. This is an opportunity for me to grow as a creator. This is an opportunity for me to see myself as a streamer. I decided after being rejected that I was going to grow my business from where I am today. And that meant that I wasn't going to worry about the things that I didn't have. I wasn't going to worry about the rooms that I didn't get invited into. I was going to use the resources that I had right now today and grow my business. And so I'm just encouraging you to look at rejection as protection. You never know what it is that God is protecting you from. And also, you may just not be ready to be in the room just yet. That doesn't mean that you'll never get there, but that just means that right now, God has another plan for you. And so lean into whatever it is that He wants for you and not what you want for yourself, because our timelines are not always beneficial for what it is that He sees for us in the future. And so I'm just going to say it here, say it now. Y'all gonna see me as Streamer U in 2027. I'm gonna claim it, speak it, manifest it, because I believe that I am creative. I believe that I am unique in my processing of creating and storytelling. And I just know that I would be the perfect candidate to be invited to Streamer U. Also, follow me on all platforms. You can find the links down below. Just remember that when one door closes, another one opens.